Hello Year 10, hope you are well. So this is your do now. So I would like you to spend around 5 minutes on this. Please try to avoid the use of a calculator because it's best to practice your mental methods. So press pause and have a go. Spend around 5 minutes on this. So here are the answers for the first set of questions. So name this shape. So nice and easy, we have a parallelogram here. A bus can hold 48 passengers. How many passengers can 9 buses hold? So to get this, you need to do 48 multiplied by the 9, which gives you 432. So here, you're just being asked to find the two missing terms here, okay? So you can see that each one is increasing by 0.4, okay? 0.4 is being added each time. So to add 0.4 to the 2.4 gives you 2.8. And then to add 0.4 to 2.8 gives you the 3.2. Okay. If it was easier for you to add another decimal point to make it like money, it would have been adding 40 pence every single time. So here you're finding the missing two terms also. So what are you taking away each time? You're taking away 0.5. So from 5.5, if you take away 0.5, that gives you 5. And from 5, if you take away 0.5, that gives you 4.5. So please mark/correct any work. Press pause while you do that. So the next lot of questions, double 383. So you either times it by 2 or just add it together twice, and that would give you 766. Treble, we've looked at this word before in other do-nows in the classroom. Treble means multiply by 3 or add it together 3 times. Whichever method you prefer, both would give you the same answer of 1,800. Calculate the perimeter of a rectangle that has a length 10 and a width 6. So the best thing to always do here is to do a little sketch, as you can see here. Okay? So for our little sketch, we have a length of 10, so our longer side is 10, and our shorter side is 6. So perimeter means the distance all the way around. So we do 10 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6, and then that gives us 32 centimeters because it's perimeter, it's a length, it's a distance. Okay, so you would only have it in centimeters, not centimeters squared, because that's area, and not centimeters cubed, because that's for volume. So today I have put together some practice, challenge and some extension questions. I am hoping we're trying to push our skills a little bit further. I know we have such a mixed ability in our class, so I am trying my best to make sure that the work is helpful to everyone in the class and is pushing people that are on the sort of the higher end of our class, but also people that are struggling a little bit are able to complete some of the work. So that's why I've gone for doing a practice, challenge, extension task for this for the time being. Okay, so for practice and challenge, you have these questions here. I will also attach this as a PDF file if it's easier for you to look at that rather than doing pausing the video and working through them like that. So whichever method you prefer is absolutely fine. So here is practice and here is challenge. So I'm going to flick over to the extension questions now. So if you want to work on these two, you can press pause and have a go. These are the extension questions here. So if you want to do these, you can of course pause the video or you can have a look at the PDF sheet. Okay, I would like you to spend around 15 minutes on this activity, whichever one you choose to do, practice, challenge, or extension. Okay, so spend around 15, maybe 20 minutes if you're really pushing yourself, but I would say around 15 minutes, please. So pause the video in a moment and have a go with that. Year 10, please do make sure that you are showing your working out and copying some diagrams into your books. Okay, so please make sure you do that. So you have stuff to look back on for revision purposes. And if you're asking me for help, you can always take photos. If you don't understand where you've gone wrong, I am happy to have a look to see where you may have made an error. Okay, so pick which activity you're going to do, press pause and have a go with that now, please, Year 10. So practice, challenge, or extension. So here are the answers for the tasks, practice, challenge, and extension. please mark/correct your work. Please do email me if you made any errors and you're not sure why you had an error there. Okay, so please do email me and I will help you with that. So here is the next task I would like you to attempt. Okay, we've got a nice set of worded questions here. So the important thing with the worded questions is if you need to draw a sketch. Okay, so if you have a look at number 1, to wash a window that is 8 meters off the ground, Ben leans a ladder, 10-meter ladder, against the side of the building to reach the window. How far from the building should Ben place the base of the ladder? So in terms of something like this, just to help everyone out, to draw something like this, I'm just going to go to another slide so I've got a bit more room here. Okay, so in terms of helping us answer this question, so the window is 8 meters off the ground. So if I draw myself a little wall here, so I've got my little window in the wall, so I know that that is 8 meters off the ground. Okay, so Ben leans a 10-meter ladder against the side of the building. So if he leans a ladder against the side of the building, we're going to have our nice little ladder over here. Yes, I know year 10 a ladder should be parallel. I apologize, my ladder isn't perfectly parallel. So here's my little ladder that Ben's going to use to get to the window. Okay, so my ladder there has got a 10-meter length. Okay, and my window has got a length of 8 meters. So they're actually asking for this length down here. And as you can see, a ladder against a window would form a perfect little right angle here. So they're asking you to find this length down here, and we always refer back to that Vim that we copied down. Okay, so this is our longest side because it is opposite our right angle. So this is our hypotenuse. So we are not looking for the hypotenuse. We're not looking for the longer side. We're looking for a shorter side. So remember the method. If you're looking for a shorter side, you would square both sides. Square the longer side, square the shorter side. You would subtract the smaller one from the bigger one, and that would give you this one squared. Do we want it squared? No, we don't. Make sure you always square root your answer. Okay, so that's a little example just to help you to construct the questions so they're easier to answer. Okay, if you're not sure with anything, please do email me. I'll happily do a quick sketch and help you to get on your way. Okay, so please let me know if you need any further help with that. So on these questions, please, year 10, I would like you to spend around 10 minutes on these. Okay, 6 questions. So it's a bit over 1 minute per question because I would like you to sketch it out. So the reason why I'm giving you 10 minutes is because, you know, as I've said earlier in the video, everyone's different. And if you don't finish all of the questions, that's absolutely fine. But once you've reached 10 minutes, I would stop, please. Okay, so press pause and have a go with this. Remember to sketch your questions out to help you answer them. So 10 minutes on this. Press pause now, please, year 10. So here are the answers for those worded questions. Okay, so just here, number 4 is asking if it was a right angle triangle and if you square the 2 shorter sides and add them and square root your answer, it doesn't equal 20 meters. Okay, so that's the way that you would show if something is right angled or not. So please pause and correct or mark your work, please, year 10. I would now like you to complete the quiz on Quizzes. The link will be on class charts. Again, if you're not sure about anything, please do email me and I am more than happy to help. Okay, best of luck. Speak to you next week, year 10.